Okay, so when doing a fresh Sui Lalo, the first thing you want to look out for is the enemy queen, then CC, eagle, and air defense pathing. For this base, I noticed that the queen was super offset and could be, and her range was outside of the wall, so you could remove her without a wall break. And then the enemy CC was kind of cored along with the eagle, so the CC is probably going to be a problem on a fresh Sui Lalo unless you get lucky and it's a hound CC. In this case it wasn't, but that's fine. You can deal with the CC mid-Lalo with just a poison. So what I wanted to do, or my options were to Sui for the Inferno, Air Defense, Queen, and Wizard Tower with a single layer wall break and freeze for the Inferno. But since it was a fresh hit, I was worried that something could go wrong, like maybe Teslas in this area, or a lot of small bombs or something. And if my Sui doesn't work, and I plan to remove the Inferno, it's going to be a lot harder. So I decided to just Sui for the enemy queen, an air defense, and a Wizard Tower, which is enough value for a Sui, because the only thing that is the only huge problems in a Sui Lalo is air defense pathing and eagle, really, once you get the queen and CC down. So you don't really have to worry about the Infernos if your Lalo is good. My Lalo actually wasn't that good. I missed this Inferno and it almost costed the raid, but anyways, once I got the queen, air defense, wizard tower, and all of that down, I had an option to either Lalo from 9 o'clock, this area, with a slammer probably, then Lalo from here, then to there, and go counterclockwise. Or I could Lalo from 12 o'clock, then to 3 o'clock, then to 6 o'clock. Since I didn't know what the CC was, I decided to Lalo from 12 o'clock, because then I could pull the CC with the hound and not have to worry about the CC going against my loons if I started from this area, plus this sweeper would have been annoying for my slammer. So I thought, okay, I'll Lalo for this air defense, I'll get the CC down with the poison and a rage for my pups, and then I'll Lalo from this area. Then my options were either to Lalo right here and push my troops more to the core to get that eagle, kind of like push them this way, because my Lalo is going to be coming in like this. And then I thought, if I do end up pushing it that way with the Lalo, then I'll only have one hound for here, one hound for here, one hound for here, and I don't know if one hound's going to be enough to take out the CC. So then what I noticed is this area right here can be, the slammer can go like that, and it would path directly from the archer tower to the cannon to the air defense, and that could get my push to move my Lalo more towards the eagle. So I decided to do that. And then the back end I needed a heal for, because it's an Inferno and the Wizard Tower. And I don't know where the Teslas were. I was hoping that they weren't down here, because if they were, it would have screwed my Lalo up. His air defenses were really exposed too. That's another thing you want to look for in Sui Lalo, because then the air defenses won't, they probably won't kill your hounds right away. If they're more cored, then you have to worry more about the loons pathing to the core air defenses. Okay, so let's watch the replay. So I started my Sui right here, used loons to funnel in my king. I probably didn't need them, but I saw that the archer tower is touching the gold mine, so why not? I used my king. I was hoping that my king would lure the queen over and pull her, but he actually didn't, which was surprising to me, but it didn't really matter because my queen was going to step up anyway. So around here I used ability, so I could push my, I used my king ability, I think right around here, so I could push my queen towards the enemy queen, yeah, there. So I got the queen down, but now I noticed my king and the barbs and stuff, they were going to pull the CC, so I was like, shit, what do I do here? So to avoid a CC coming for my loons instead of my hounds, if they get pulled over to here, then I don't want my loons to get targeted by the CC. So I started my Lalo really early to target the AD to pull the CC early. Also notice in a Sui Lalo, you don't, for the lower town halls, surgical, loons is doing like 3 for mortar, 3 for an arch tower, 4 for a wizard tower, 3 for an air defense or whatever. But for a Sui Lalo and Electron and all that stuff, you have so many loons that you don't really need to worry about being surgical. You just want to one-shot everything. So to do that, usually I do like 8 per defense, or around 8 per defense. And it works pretty well because then you have a ton of loons clumped up in a core and they never have to really backtrack. So anyways, both my hounds are there. Everything looks good right now. I used a freeze for the baby dragon, and that's gonna, since I have the max poison, the baby dragon's gonna die pretty quickly here. But here, I messed up. I forgot to Lalo for this mortar, because I thought that the loons would path to the archer tower, then to the inferno, but they didn't. They pathed back to the mortar, so I didn't actually get the inferno down. So I had to use some loons to get the inferno back. But usually, yeah, my Lalo just wasn't good. Yeah, so I was late on those. So since I already had a haste up, I could pretty much Lalo for the inferno pretty easily. Now here, you notice the loons, the huge clump of loons are right here. They have nowhere else to go other than to the wizard tower, expo, probably sweeper, and then eagle. They're not going to go for this wizard tower. Test farm pops up. I use my warden around here to tank the eagle shells. I think I probably should have done another haste instead of a freeze for this base, but I was trying to be safe with the CC just in case I needed another freeze. He had a weird tornado. Usually you don't want to put tornadoes outside of the walls, because then you can just trigger it with like a barb. Anyways, this base is pretty crushed. And yeah, that's how you Sui Lalo fresh base.